so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in and gave truth to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Jana Gana Mana Adhinayak Jaya He Bharat Bhagya Vidhata Punjab Sindh Gujarat Maratha Dravida Utkala Vanga Vindhya Himachala Yamuna Ganga Uchala Jaladi Taranga तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाए तव जय गाता जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे. Thank you so much.
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरवे ओम नमो नमो नमः शिवाय
मङ्गलप्रदाय गोतुरङ्गते नमः शिवाय गङ्गया तरङ्गितोत्तमाङ्गते नमः शिवाय
ओम नमो नमो नमः शिवाय
शूलिने नमो नमः कपालिने नमः शिवाय पालिने विरञ्चितुण्डमालिने नमः शिवाय అందెల రవమిది పదములగా అందెల రవమిది పదములగా అంబరమల్టిన హృదయమునా అందెల రవమిది పదములగా అంబరమల్టిన హృదయమునా
స్తోత్రం శ్రీకారం వేదం మకారం యజ్ఞం యకారం ఓం నమః శివాయ.
భావమే భౌనకు భావ్యము కాగా భరతమే నిరతము భాగ్యము కాగా
ఊహిన గిరులు కరిగేలా తాండవమాడే వేళ
ప్రాణపంచకమే పంచాక్షరిగా పరమ పదము ప్రకటించగా
ఖగోళాలు పదకించుడులై పది దిక్కుల ధూర్చటి ఆర్భటిరేగా
అందెల రానిది పదములగా అంబరమనాడిన హృదయముగా మృతగానమిది పెదవులగా అమితానందము ఎరసడిగా అందెల రానిది పదములగా
These two projects, they also support 4 other projects called Neofusion Creative Foundation, Chip In, NCIAP, and Dhingra Foundation Computer Training Program. In Jaipur, Rajasthan, Neofusion Creative Foundation is running an education and vocational school for children of women who work as maids. The children are provided remedial education and learn painting, dance, and theatre. Dhingra Foundation is funding this project completely. They are also collaborating with Clean and Healthy India Promotional International USA, which is called Chip in the area of sanitation and hygiene. Their first project is pilot program in 30 villages in Udaipur, Rajasthan, India. It is focused on raising the awareness that poor sanitation and hygiene causes most of the disease of the childhood. The third project is NCIAP, a non-profit organization located here in North Carolina, is providing low-cost health care to uninsured parents visiting from India and also local residents. Dhingra Foundation is supporting NCIAP so beautifully. Dhingra Foundation is supporting a 1-year computer training certificate program for underprivileged girls with high school education. PC Lab, a computer training center in Sihor, Madhya Pradesh, is providing the computer training to all these girls. In year 2014 and 15, 36 girls have completed the training so far. In the year 2015 and 16, 16 girls from poor families have enrolled in this program. Dhingra Foundation is also providing scholarship to some students from higher education in Canada, USA, and India as well. The first literary award ceremony from Dhingra Family Foundation was held in Toronto, Canada in July 2014, and 3 outstanding recipients were awarded honors in these 3 different categories of literature. Professor Harishankar Adesh for lifetime achievement from North America, Canada, and Trinidad. Mahesh Katare, a novelist from Gwalior, India, and Sudarshan Priyadarshini, a story writer from the US. And this was the brief about the awards that they have started. Now the backbone and 3 members of this foundation, a little introduction about them. Dr. Sudha Om Dhingra is the founder of Dhingra Family Foundation. Sudhaji has lived in Cary, Morrisville area for last 24 years, and she is the editor of Hindi Chetna, a quarterly Hindi literary magazine. Published from Canada and India, she has published 18 books and has contributed to 45 books. In April 2014, she was selected to receive Dr. Majuri Satyanarayan Award by the Central Hindi Institute, Government of India. The award consists of 1 lakh rupees a shawl and award certificate. The award ceremony will be held at Rashtrapati Bhavan, New Delhi on September 24th, and the award will be given by the Honorable President of India. This award is given to a person of Indian origin for promoting the Hindi language abroad through written work of exceptional quality. Congratulations, Sudhaji, on this amazing achievement. And this is not it. Last year, she was awarded by Uttar Pradesh Hindi Sasthan Award with Videsh Prasar Samman for 2013 and Pravasi Katha Samman by Spandan Literary Society Bhopal. That's also quite an achievement, Sudhaji. And Dr. Om Dhingra. Dr. Om Dhingra is a founder, president, and a CEO of SOV Therapeutics. SOV Therapeutics was founded in July 2009. Before starting SOV Therapeutics, Dr. Dhingra worked at GlaxoSmithKline for 18 years. Their son, Vibhu Dhingra also is part of the foundation and contributes. Dr. Vibhu Dhingra is Mr. and Mrs. Dhingra's son. He completed his residency in internal medicine at the East Carolina University School of Medicine, Greenville, in June of this year, and in July he joined as a chief resident at ECU School of Medicine. Dr. Om Dhingra serves as the president of the Dhingra Family Foundation. Dr. Sudha Om Dhingra serves as the vice president and a secretary, and Dr. Vibhu Dhingra is a board member of the foundation. Dhingra family has been supporting education of children through Pratham, Ekal USA, Ekal Vidyalaya Foundation USA, and all the 4 other NGOs that I mentioned. I hope you noticed all the 4 boards and all the presentation on the right side of the table. It has all the further information that you may need to read. Now, a little bit about these awards. These awards were started by Dr. Sudha Om Dhingra, and our Indian languages, there are so many, and they are all beautiful languages. हम यहाँ आके इंग्लिश बोलते हैं और फिर अपनी मातृभाषा को भूल जाते हैं। तो जब ऐसे अवार्ड्स देखते हैं या तो किसी को अपनी मातृभाषा में लिखते हुए देखते हैं, तो ऐसे लगता है कि अभी हमारा इंडिया जीवित है बाहर के देशों में भी। All the credit goes to all these writers. I know somebody many years ago told me that a human being without poetry, literature, and culture is not a human being. And it's so true. These things make us human beings. गालिब जैसे शायर लिखते हैं, गालिब ने इस ख्याल से तोड़ दी तस्बीह, गालिब ने इस ख्याल से तोड़ दी तस्बीह, तस्बीह यानी माला। गालिब ने इस ख्याल से तोड़ दी तस्बीह कि क्यों उसका नाम गिन के लूं जो बेहिसाब देता है। और फिर कई शायर ऐसे होते हैं जो ले भी लिखते हैं, कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है, कभी कभी मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है कि कभी कभी क्यों मेरे दिल में ख्याल आता है। मैंने तुम्हारी याद में रो रो के अपने आंसुओं से बाथटब भर दिया। मैंने तुम्हारी याद में रो रो के अपने आंसुओं से बाथटब भर दिया, और तुम जालिम आए और नहा के चल दिए। इसको हास्य कविता तो नहीं कहते, बट इससे हंसी आती है तो हास्य कविता ही बोल देते हैं. Dhingra Foundation is sponsoring this awards. First literary awards were held in Toronto, and the second awards are happening here. And I like to invite few people to present different awards. The first person is Mayor, and I like to give a brief intro about him. He is Mark Tolman, Mayor of Morrisville. He moved to the Triangle in 1993 to attend the UNC Business School in Chapel Hill. He got his North Carolina CPA license in 1995 and is currently a controller of 5 bioscience companies in RTP. He was elected to the Morrisville Town Council in 2007 and was elected mayor in 2013. He is honored to be the mayor of the town of 25,000 very diverse citizens. He recently celebrated his 25th year anniversary with his wife Kelly and is a proud father of 2 kids who are also attending UNC at Chapel Hill. I take pleasure in introducing Mr. Mayor here on the stage, please.
And one of the best Indian communities in all of the U.S. I'm joined this evening with a couple colleagues. I'd like to just ask them to stand up and be recognized. Serving on a council is tough. You have seven people that need to come together and make decisions about how you're going to run your town. And with that, you have a lot of diversity, a lot of different ideas. But without the dedication that we have on our town council, and the 2 examples that we have here tonight are just outstanding. I'd like to welcome them to join me up on the stage, if you don't mind. The first gentleman is Mr. Steve Rao, and he's joined by Scroggins-Johnson. The dedication I want to share with you, they were, this morning, we were honored to be participants in a run for Nepal. It was an earthquake relief effort that happened in Morrisville. It started very, very early in the morning, and I was happy to see both my colleagues, both Steve and Vicky, were there this morning. So give them a big round of applause for the dedication. I just want to also thank the Dhingra family for inviting me here tonight. This is quite an honor to be here. We come to HSNC for a lot of various occasions. Some real happy, some sad. But this is really a joyous occasion, and I'm honored. I'm so happy that you moved south from, it's too cold up in Canada. You need a little heat down here. So I'm glad that you were able to come back down. But I've got 4 certificates here that I'd like to give to our recipients tonight. And these are honorees from the town of Morrisville, and we are truly honored to have you here in Morrisville. The first one I'd like to invite to the stage is Miss Usha Priyavana. She is receiving the Dhingra Family Foundation International Award for a Lifetime Achievement Award in Hindi Literature. Next up, I'd like to invite Mr. Pangad Subir to the stage. I'm sorry. Yeah. Pangad Subir. Didn't I say that right? my Hindi is not so good. I need to take some lessons from you all. So. And this is another certificate or an honorary on the behalf of the town of Morrisville. This is for Dr. Gayan Chaturvedi. This is for the Hindi Literature Award, Best Novel. And last but certainly not least, Ms. Chitra Mangal. Please come up to the stage. This is for the Hindi Literature Award, Best Storybook. I think that's it for my part, but again, I want to thank the Dhingra family so much for including me in tonight's event. It is quite an honor. You guys do an outstanding job in the community, and we can't thank you enough. So one more round of applause to the Dhingras. Thank you. Sure.
And I will try to improve on that a little bit in my pronunciation. Well, it's my great pleasure to be part of this Dhingra Family Foundation and Hindi Chetna International Literature Award ceremony. We Hindi lovers in North Carolina are indebted to Srimati Sudha Dhingra and Shri Om Dhingra for their continuing commitment to the worldwide promotion of Hindi literature. As we celebrate to honor these three distinguished Hindi literature giants, I bring felicitations from the Governor of North Carolina, Pat McCrory, and District 13 Congressman George Holding. So first I will bring these certificates from the Governor of North Carolina, and the first one is for Miss Usha Priyamvada. The state of North Carolina joins the Dhingra Family Foundation in recognizing Miss Usha Priyamvada as the recipient of 2015 Lifeline Achievement Award in Hindi Literature. This honor is a tribute to your dedication as a writer and to your contributions to literature across the globe. And the state of North Carolina commends you. Signed, Pat McCrory, Governor of North Carolina. The same kind of certificate goes to Miss Chitra Mudgal. Miss Mudgal, would you please come forward? Rather than repeating the whole citation, I'll just say that this award is for the 2013 Hindi Literature Award for Best Storybook. That is to you. last award from the governor. It's for Dr. Gyan Chaturvedi. Dr. Gyan Chaturvedi as the recipient of 2015 Hindi Literature Award for Best Novel. I got 3 certificates here from our Congressman George Holding, who represents District 13, along with this certification. He also has a map of North Carolina. In case we want to travel, we'll have the map for you. Okay. And the letter actually is for all 3 of you together. Dhingra Family Foundation Hindi Chetna International Literature Award Ceremony. As the representative of North Carolina 13th Congressional District, I am pleased to extend my warmest greetings to you all for the 2015 Dhingra Family Foundation Hindi Chetna International Literary Award Ceremony. I sincerely regret that I am unable to join you in person today for this auspicious occasion. George wanted to be here. Through the years, an increasing number of folks have moved to the Triangle area from around the world, and the Hindi-speaking community, particularly in the city of Morrisville, is a critical piece of the multicultural fabric that now defines this area. I am proud to congratulate the 2015 award winners and to recognize their outstanding contribution to the Hindi literature: Padma Shri Dr. Gyan Chaturvedi, Ms. Chitra Mudgal, Ms. Usha Premvada. I would also like to thank everyone in the attendance today for your support and celebration of Hindi literature in the United States and throughout the world. Your commitment to strengthening the cultural diversity of our community is a shining example of what makes the Triangle area a place we all are proud to call home. We are all proud to call home. Please accept my best wishes for this year's International Literature Award ceremony and for its ongoing success in the years to come. Sincerely, George Holding, Congressman, 13th District.
Morrisville, elected in 2011 and again re-elected in 2013. Councilman Rao is the first and currently only Indian American elected official in Wake County and in the Triangle region. He serves as a delegate to the Triangle J Counciling of Government, co-chairs the Smart Growth Committee of Triangle, and as an ex-official member of the Morrisville Innovation Foundation. Steve Rao, take it away.
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank Mayor Stolman for being here, along with all of the guests that are here, and a special thanks to the Dhingra family and what they're doing at the Dhingra Foundation. Before we present this award, I just want to say a few words about Alok Sharma to put this award in context. I once had a famous political leader when I was living in West Virginia point out to me that the largest trees in the world are the sequoia trees, which you find in Yosemite National Park. And they grow to the greatest of heights, but he always reminded me that their roots were only 2 inches in diameter. And the point he was trying to make is that the reason they grow to such great heights is they grow in communities. And I can't think of a person that was more committed to community than Alok Sharma. We know that he did so much for the Hindu Society of North Carolina, for the political engagement as a spokesperson with NC Impact, working to foster and mentor leaders like me to run for office and eventually others. He was very involved with charities. But I can tell you, over the last 2 years, I got to know him a little bit better, and the one thing he was very passionate about was the youth and the investment that we're making in future generations. I can't tell you how excited Alok was when Mayor Stolman and the council and our staff finally approved the Learning Center for the Hindu Society of North Carolina. And we approved that for future generations of young individuals to learn. One day, he called me from a business trip. And when I got his phone calls, I either knew it was something really good or something really important. And sometimes he would call me, he would say, "Steve, it's Alok Uncle," and then I knew I was in trouble. But one day he called me irritated that, "Steve, I can't believe this. There's a firefighter camp in Morrisville for youth, and I cannot believe that you have to pay for this camp. You tell Mark Stolman when I get back from wherever he was that I want to pay for that. I want to pay for that." I said, "Okay, Alok, we'll talk to the chief about that." But the reason I told you those stories is that today, when we present this award, we're honoring a remarkable man who did everything he could to invest in the future generation. This award will honor his legacy because every year, some young, bright student with potential will have a chance to learn, will have a chance to grow, will have a chance to dream. And that's what Alok Sharma stood for. And we can honor him every day by remembering that. I want to ask Bhavna Singh to come up, but before I do that, I want to thank the Sharma family for raising such a remarkable man that we can emulate as a role model forever. I want to thank his wife Subhashini, his brother-in-law Bharat, mother who are here, all of the Sharma family, for sharing with us such a wonderful person. And let us now honor one of North Carolina's finest by presenting the first. It is my high honor to present to Bhavna Singh the Alok Sharma Memorial Award. Thank you very much.
Subhasini, Madhu Didi,